there, guys. What's up? So, yesterday, one of my stops, I had an address that didn't make any sense. I called them, and they said it was a military base called Redstone Arsenal. I get to the base, and I'm greeted at Gate 1 with a MP. I called ahead, obviously, to the Firestone to let them know, hey, let the gate know that I was there, and to basically let me in, you know, do whatever I have to do to pass their inspection and roll on my merry way. So I called Firestone, everything like that. They set it up. 15 minutes before I got there, I called the Firestone again and told them to call ahead. So I approached Gate 1, and the MP stops me where I'm supposed to stop, you know, in the truck loading inspection area. This is in Alabama for guys who don't know where Redstone Arsenal is. It's where NASA is, apparently. I didn't know that, by the way. Fun fact. So, the guy doesn't inspect my truck. He doesn't inspect me. He takes my license, and I tell him where I'm going. You know, I tell him, I'm trying to get to the Firestone on Goss Road. He's like, oh, okay, yeah. I gave the description of my vehicle to Firestone, and they relayed it to the MP. Which is cool, you know. So he gives me my license back, and I was like, so how do I get there? Because I don't know where I'm at. I've never been on this base before. He's like, oh yeah, just keep on going, make a right, left, right, you know, all that good spiel. And like I said, he gives me back my license and sends me off. So I'm looking all over for this fucking Firestone. I use my GPS. My GPS is even telling me it's in the wrong place. But I did find Goss Road. So I turned left when I got on Goss Road and went down to like a mile and a half. And the GPS told me that I had already passed it. But the thing was, when I was driving down that road, there was no buildings whatsoever. So I decided to do a U-turn. And luckily, I saw this truck that had his windows down, and I asked him to pull over, and I told him, hey, where's the Firestone? Because I am lost, I've never been on this base, you know, please help me. He's like, oh, the Firestone? You gotta go the other way, you know? You gotta go the other way, and you can't miss it. It's about a day and a half's drive. And I'm like, what? You can't miss it. And I was like, okay. He said it to joke around. But, I mean, I was confused with what he said. I kept on going in the direction I was heading because that was the direction where the Firestone supposedly was, where this guy is telling me. And he said, look for a traffic light and Firestone will be on your right. Okay? Looking for this traffic light and the Firestone will be on my right. You know, it doesn't dawn on me that this guy is telling me to turn at this traffic light. There's only one entrance to this Firestone, and it's at this traffic light where I have to turn right. Needless to say, I passed the Firestone, I went through the traffic light, and on the other side of the traffic light is another gate. So you see where I'm going with this. I blew through the gate, you know, I didn't have to talk to the MP or anything like that. Then I turned around because I realized, hey, you know, the Firestone was right there. It's the only way I can turn around. I'm not going to break the law by doing this in front of the MPs. So I continue about a half mile and turn around, and I arrive at the gate. Now, I start to have really bad problems. The MP, who clearly saw me leave the base, clearly, and I give him my license, he asked me, what am I doing? Where am I going? I'm like, I'm sorry, I was trying to turn around. I was trying to get to the Firestone that's right there. Literally, right there. He could see the Firestone. He asks me, did I get a pass? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm supposed to get a pass? I came through Gate 1 and they told me to go ahead. You didn't come through Gate 1. You don't have a pass. You weren't on the base. You clearly saw me leave. You clearly saw me turn around about a half mile up the road. You know I was on this base. Go ahead and call up ahead. Oh, I will. I'll call up ahead. Pull over, give me your license, and wait for me to come back. A half hour goes by. I'm sitting there in my truck. Finally, the MP comes up and says, gives me back my license and says, open up the back. I'm like, okay. He proceeds to the front of the vehicle where he then searches the front of the vehicle. You know, he rummages through my cooler. As you can tell, I've got a cooler in here because, you know, it's got towels and this truck leaks. And he goes through my shit. And then he tells me to take my jacket off, spread my legs, and put my hands behind my head. Where then he proceeds to search me. Now, all of this is happening within an hour, okay? It does not take an hour to search a vehicle. It does not take an hour to search a person. It should take like 5 minutes each. So a total of 15 was what he was doing. 5 minutes in the back, 5 minutes in the front, less than 5 minutes on me, for fuck's sake. I don't like being touched that way. Basically raped my legs. Luckily, I didn't, have a knife on me today, or yesterday. After that, he gives me my license back. He sends me off. Says, the Firestone's right there. All of that searching for nothing. So yeah, I almost got detained because Gate 1 fucked up and didn't give me a pass to be able to come onto the base. He just said where the Firestone was and said, go ahead. So that was my day yesterday. This morning, I saw something very interesting. I was driving next to a car. Right now I'm heading towards Columbia, Payless Tires. And I'm on I-65 South. And this car next to me, it's a really, really nice car. It looked like a Mercedes. If not, it was an Audi. But, the speed limit on I-65 in the area that I was at was 70 miles per hour. We're all doing 70 because it's a congested area. It's right now 8:52 in the morning, so rush hour. There is rush hour going in, but there's also rush hour coming out of Nashville. I'm driving next to this blue, nice-looking car. It's not a sports car, it's luxury. Where the guy is afraid to get a scratch on it. And all of a sudden, going 70 miles an hour, his car starts shaking, swerving left and right really quick, like fishtailing. And his hood flies up and smacks his windshield. Make sure your hood's lashed, guys. It was funny because he was freaking out. Caused the whole traffic jam on I-65 for a good minute. But, everyone's passing. Where's the accident? Where's the accident? Oh, there's a hood on his windshield. He got out of his car and he walked over to the side of the road, leaving his car still in the middle of the road. Everyone was okay, though. No accidents, on that area. There's always an accident. Every morning there's an accident. It's Nashville for you guys. I've got some
very, very good things I want to talk about today. I am a man. And I drive a truck.
I want to apologize to everybody. I've been watching my vlogs and I seem a bit too harsh, where I might be scaring some people off. But just know that, it's not just how I am. I try and make sure you guys are okay and doing things correctly. Like the whole motorcycle course when I said all you fuckers, I wasn't necessarily trying to be mean about it. I was just telling everybody who likes to mess it up for everybody else, don't do it because in the long run it's going to mess you up and you'd have to pay more money out of your pocket. So I'm going to go ahead right now and apologize for my sense of attitude. I promise you I am very random, but I can also be very serious. Like I said before in my first vlog, my introduction vlog. Ooh, hello. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I hope you guys forgive me. I will do my best to entertain you. What the fuck? Gas price is $2.09? Not my money.
Other than that,
Skrillex is going to a pregnancy class today, where it's welcome to pregnancy. And she is 6 weeks. 6 weeks pregos.
I am 3.3 miles away from Payless Tires. Yeah!
Anyway, I am going to catch you guys a little bit later. I will be doing my vlog tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So, yeah. I will see you guys in a flip-flop. Hasta la pasta. Keep on craving.